Hey everyone, so today is going to be a talk through video all about my lips, what I would recommend if you're going to get them done, and my experience. So if you want to find out all about my lips, then keep watching. So the first thing I would recommend if you're going to get your lips done is to make sure that you do a lot of research and you know exactly what product is going into your body, because at the end of the day you need to know if you're allergic to anything. You need to sort of understand all the different types of filler that are available, and what's going to be best for yourself and what you would prefer. There's a lot of lip fillers that are more hard, so your lips feel more hard, or you can get the softer filler which feels like you don't really have anything in your lips, which is what I get, but it's obviously all down to personal preference and what you would prefer. So I would say, number one, make sure you do loads and loads of research, and of course if you're allergic to any sort of ingredients that are in the product, then do not do it. People just go in having no idea about lip fillers and having no idea what ingredients are in them or whatsoever, and just go and get them done and then have allergic reactions and things like that. So you really do need to do your research. Number two, I would say if you are younger than probably 20 years old, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Your body is still developing and it's probably not the best thing to do at that age. I know when I was younger I used to think, oh my god, like I want to get a boob job, but I'm going to get them massive, and like if I had the money or if I could have got them done back then, I would have done it and I would have just regretted it now, because I think when you're younger you just want to fit in and you just want to try all this crazy stuff. So don't, I wouldn't do it at a young age. I would just wait until you're 20 and or above and your body's fully developed and you've thought about it more and you know exactly what you want. I would say, if you are first ever having your lips done, then I wouldn't go and get 1 mil straight away if you've got quite small lips, because you don't want to go from really small lips to massive lips, because obviously you're not going to be used to it and you're going to think, oh my god, I look crazy. So I would start off with a little bit and then get a little bit more if you want a little bit more. The first time that I went, I got 0.5 mils, and then the second time I got 1 mil, and I'm really happy with the size of my lips now. I wouldn't get them any bigger or anything like that, because my top of my lip here is quite close to the end of my nose, so obviously if I had like a big top lip, like I literally would have no space here. But definitely don't go crazy and go and get like massive lips straight away. Definitely try a little bit and then see how you get on, and if you want more, well, you can get more. Because as well, if you go really big straight away and you don't like it, again you're gonna have to pay to get it removed, or you're gonna have to just deal with it until it's gone. But yeah, definitely start off with a small bit first. I would definitely recommend that. Okay, if a celebrity's gone to someone, obviously you're going to know they're really good. You need to go somewhere that's got a good reputation. If you just go to somewhere that's cheap, you're like, oh, I'm just going to do that because it's cheap. You pay for what you get at the end of the day. And if you're paying for someone that's really cheap, obviously your lips are going to just look horrendous. As well, I see so many Instagram pages of these lip pages, and the lips are just horrendous on there, and these young girls are just like, oh yeah, I just want to get big lips, I don't care, and then their lips just are not in proportion to their face whatsoever, and they just look crazy. So you have to be so careful. The person that I go to, her name is Nofi, and you can follow her on Instagram at juno.aesthetics. She is amazing, and I probably wouldn't go to anyone else. She's based in Cheshire, Wilmslow, Cheshire, and she is amazing. She's all about sort of the natural look, like trying to make it look as natural as possible. Obviously sometimes it is going to be obvious. In my case, I don't genuinely think mine are that obvious. I mean, from the side, mine aren't really duck or anything like that. She is lovely, and also she is a fully qualified nurse, so I trust her with everything, and she really is the best lip person in my opinion. No, I'm not sponsored by her. She doesn't give me free lip fillers or anything like that, so I'm not just saying it because I get free lip fillers, because that would be really good if I did, but I don't. But yeah, she's really good. Also, she is affordable. She makes herself affordable so that young girls don't go crazy and go to these people that are really cheap. So I honestly cannot recommend her enough. A lot of you also ask me, does it hurt? I would say I'm not the best person when it comes to pain. I'd say I'm not like really bad when it comes to pain, but I'm not also like really good with it. I'd say I'm sort of like middle-ish. You do get numbing cream, which numbs your lips, and you literally can't feel them at all. And also the lip filler does have numbing in it as well. The only thing that I hate, and I find it quite painful, is when the needle goes in. from different angles. So obviously the needle goes in here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and I find that quite painful when the needle goes in. Also, you have to understand that you are going to get sort of bruising or swelling afterwards, so you have to be prepared for that as well. I had quite a lot of bruising. I'd say like in here it was quite black. I had quite a lot of bruising, but I was okay with it because I sort of expected it. Also, you can't wear anything on your lips, any lipsticks or anything like that for at least 24 hours afterwards. But yeah, and also if you get swelling, you have to put ice on your lips afterwards, just to get rid of any swelling and help make it go down. But yeah, overall I would say the pain is probably 5 out of 10, for me anyway. Other people might not find it painful, but okay, so I pay around £250, which is really not expensive at all for what you get. A lot of places in London and things like that are quite expensive. They're about £400 for about 1 meal. So no fee is really good, and I do love it. Also, I am very open about what I've had done. So I've had my boobs done and my lips done. I'm so open about it. If I had anything else done, I would tell you guys. I'm not a secretive person. If you want to know, then I'm going to tell you. Personally, I don't really care what you think. So if I've had it done, then I'm going to tell you that I've had it done. I'm not going to lie. So all of you that are like, oh my god, she's got a botched face, she's had so much surgery. No, I haven't. I've had my lips done, and that is it. That is it. Okay, so I would highly recommend that you go to places and have consultations. So you can have free consultations in most places, which is where you sit down with the nurse or whoever it is that's on your lips, and you just discuss what it is that you're looking for, what sort of shape you're looking for, because you can actually change the shape of your lips with filler. I am trying to sort of push mine more sort of like that, rather than, because my lips sort of go like that rather than that. So I'm trying to do that. But yeah, go to loads of consultations and see who you feel you can trust, because it's all about trusting someone that's going to do something to your face, because you just have to trust that person. Also, if you go anywhere and they don't get you to fill out a medical form, then there's something wrong, okay? Because I've spoken to girls before and I've been like, oh, have you had to fill out a medical form? They're like, no. I'm like, that's so weird, that's so crazy, because you should be filling out a medical form. I fill out a medical form, and the woman that does my lips, she goes through everything, sees if I have, you know, any sort of conditions like heart conditions, anything like that, that's gonna, me having lip fillers is not gonna help, or it's gonna make things worse, and obviously she wouldn't do it. They want to know like what you're allergic to and all that sort of thing, because it isn't like a minor thing, it's a major thing. You're putting a thing in you're putting it in your body, so you need to go somewhere that is really good. I can't even stress that enough. You have to be safe. It's not something that you can just be like, yeah, stick it in my lips. I'm just gonna say, be safe and love yourselves the way you are. Don't ever feel like you have to change yourself for someone else. Do it for yourself. If you want to change it for yourself, then do it. But if someone else is telling you to do it and you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see all about my boob job, because I know some of you have asked, then please let me know below and I will film that again for you. Also, I have done this purple smoky eye, which I will film for you guys, because a lot of you have asked me. But yeah, thank you all for your lovely comments, and I really do appreciate it. Add me on Instagram at hollyboon__, same for my Twitter, and I also have Snapchat now, so you can follow me down there on there as well, which is hollyboon1. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. My background looks cute though, doesn't it? It's annoying because there's like creases.